Hello everybody and welcome back to Sans Vanity. So today we're touching in with, a few new products. Some are new to me and some are just new period. First up, we're going to go in with the new Mass Fit Red Foundation from TirTir. I also picked up the concealer and the setting spray, and this is supposed to promise a luminous glide and hide 72-hour total coverage. I bought this online, so the color, we're going to see how that goes. I also picked up the new e.l.f. Incredicurl Mascara, so we're going to try this one. I actually picked up a palette, a lipstick, and a blush all from Temu. And these, I just had to try this. This was strictly because of how pretty that is. This is blush, and it smells of roses. I mean, come on. That one alone, packaging. You have the top on here, super cute. I picked up this eyeshadow palette just to try it out because I've never tried anything from Temu makeup-wise, I don't think. I picked up a lipstick with this one. And I'm going to go in and set everything down with the translucent version of the Morphe Bake and Set powder. So we're going to throw this on and see, how today goes. Let's get started. Okay, you guys. So I already went in with the NYX Freezy Primer. Now we're going to go in with the TirTir Mass Fit Red Foundation. And this is in the shade 29 in Natural Beige. This glass bottle does come with a pump. I'm going to shake it anyhow. I have tried TirTir's foundation that was in the red compact. My problem, that's not horrible. My problem with that one is I just don't like cushion foundations. And everybody was doing it where you just press in once. It had great coverage. For me, yes and no. I felt like I had to build it up. And, I like a lot of foundation. And I just felt like I wasn't getting the coverage that I like without building it a ton. And I even tried to kind of press it out and then blend it with this, a sponge instead of the kind of puff applicator that it came with. I was more frustrated, and I love experimenting with makeup. I don't like fighting with makeup. When I fight, it discourages me, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I don't mind playing, getting adventurous, but when it becomes a struggle, it's not our favorite thing. It just sits in my collection. I need to pull it back out and maybe give it another chance. For everybody else, it just glided. It did not for me. I mean, I was doing what you see me doing right now for like a really, really, really long time. I've had this maybe a week now, but I think I ordered it probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it just got to me. And when I saw there was actually a foundation in a bottle with a pump, I was like, oh, shut the front door twice. Now we're talking. So now I feel like I can give a really good assessment of how their foundation is. I'm digging the color. Okay, yeah, that was a miracle because their colors, they have a lot in the red cushion compact. They have a lot of colors there. You know how it is. You buy online, and this is nothing that you can go and pick up in store. So I just really had to try to wing it. I feel pretty okay. I really don't feel like I need to build, but I'm extra and we're gonna build because I just want to see where this goes. And I got this on a special, God, was it another holiday? I don't know. Where it was, if you bought this, you bought the concealer, you bought the setting spray, you got like 30% off or something, kind of bought the bundle. And then it did come with like a little pink keychain kind of mirror thing. So that was cool. Took just a minute to get here, but I'm guessing it came from overseas. So it's all good. I'm patient. I have enough makeup to hold me over. But I will say it does not feel heavy on the skin. I like this better than the other one immediately. Okay, so now we have the Glide and Hide Blurring Concealer. And again, this is, let me see, Zero Filter 24, is it 24? 24-hour total coverage. And this is in the shade, I'm guessing 60. So let's get this open. Oh, okay. So on one end, you have the concealer stick. And then on the other side, we have the wand. That's pretty cool. Should we try one side with the wand and one with the stick and see the difference? We can, why not? All right, so let's do the wand here. I'm okay with that color as well. Wow, 2 for 2, that's cool. I think I'm just gonna try the wand on the under eye. For this, I think I'll stick with the liquid form. We're gonna use this side, and you get that amount of product. We're gonna use this side for here. Do we see that? I just want to see the difference and maybe how it blends out. We're gonna blend out the liquid side first. Let's do that just to see, because I don't know the dry down and the claims on this. Again, if I don't read this doggone stuff before I get on here with you guys, I'm so sorry. I'll try to do it maybe in our wrap up and kind of get just a little bit more information for you. So did that brighten? It looks like it did. Now let's blend out the stick. And I hope I didn't take too long and then all of a sudden it gets too stiff on me. I feel like we look about even. I felt like the liquid, or this side, I felt like that was a little bit lighter in tone than the stick side, but as of right now, zero complaints. So next up, we're going in with our Morphe setting powder in translucent. I also have the peach version. Here we go, there. And here I go, those doggone tabs. Where is her tweezers? Woo! That peeled off just as easy, yay. There's our color. There's enough on this brush to spread in quite a few areas. Oh, setting down nicely. And I'm gonna set my entire face down with, where is it? The Maybelline 24-hour Super Stay press powder. I'm gonna set my whole face down with that. How do we feel? She feels like she's set down. You know what, I think I'm gonna go in with a powder puff just to kind of press that, just a little bit, not much. Just to kind of press that concealer in there. I really want to see what this powder does with this concealer. And that really is kind of brightening up. So, okay, I like that. Okay, that's cool. I haven't used the peach one yet with a puff. I think I used it only with the brush to set down. I just wanted to see kind of how it came through with the powder puffs. I would like to have a matte day if possible, but I did not read the claims on the foundation, so I don't know. I think it did say luminous, didn't it? What did it say? Yeah, luminous, glide, and high. So it could be a smooth glide, but we're gonna shut it down anyway. So boom, there we are. So now just our Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour press powder to set the rest of our face. I will say, I feel like my skin is looking pretty doggone good. That was cute and uncomplicated. Okay, TirTir. I'm gonna go and now create an eye look with our Temu palette and apply brows, and we'll be right back. All right, you guys, now up for eyeshadow. Do I feel like I'm gonna be building for my life with this palette? Probably. But I think I'm gonna stay maybe in this quadrant, maybe touch into this pink, maybe the yellow, maybe this one, maybe this on the lid. We're gonna see. I have no idea. Now, this is not the right green for this palette. I need more of a mint green. This is a little bit more lime, but this peach might be too fair. So I'm gonna go in with this very kind of, it's like a lime green. So we're gonna go in with that, very pastel, and it picked up horrible. So, you know what though? We don't know until it's applied to the eye. I might be talking trash about this palette and then end up being fabulous. Now, in reality, I think I paid $2.66 for this. If I get $2.66 quality, that is my fault, because that is indeed what I paid for. But sometimes when you have bargain palettes, you find little treasures. So don't knock it until you try it. Now, I'm gonna give you an honest assessment of this at the end. But to be honest, I didn't think it would show up this much. I really didn't have high expectations. I like the color story. I thought the color was pretty, so that was what drew me to it. I can tell we will be delicate today, but that is really all right. Yeah, that'll work. It's very fair, but it is indeed a pastel shade, so that's giving just technically what it should. This is probably the better shade, but it might hit us too deep too quick. Okay, no, we're gonna go with the lighter one first. And if we don't like it, we'll go back over with the deeper shade and kind of get where we hope to get. So let's pop this one in. And with the green, it's probably gonna turn purple. I'm hoping not, but 10 to 1 is probably gonna turn purple. But if I can get in here and it doesn't, I'll be surprised and happy nonetheless. It is showing up though. Small pans, but again, very much of a bargain. Not for nothing, but I didn't even scent check this just because. Very old school makeup smell. Very. We're talking about, like, you know, 1985, your parents' makeup scent. Okay, I'm gonna go back in just a little bit. I don't want to lose that initial shade of green. Let's get that there without making it purple. I was really expecting to put this on and see nothing. So the fact I'm seeing something, okay. There is only 2 shimmers in this palette, maybe 1, but they're a little bit more murky, so I'm not gonna touch that. All right, there's our shimmers. Should we swatch them? Where'd they go? Okay, there's our shimmers. That is the downside. When you've had a taste of the good stuff, meaning those shimmers where you touch and it's hard to go back to using this. But that's okay, we're gonna power through this. I could technically make this an all matte look too, because I don't think the shimmers are gonna give us that much. I'm gonna go for the brightest white just to get it on there. I thought this might have been matte. It's not. It's a shimmer, so that's there. So let's, okay, well, I showed up. Okay, time for a brush. This is just it on a brush. It barely picks up, but again, if I can just kind of get this on there. Back to the finger. I mean, my eye is a little, you know, it's a little lit up. Just a little bit. A little bit brighter than skin tone, but it's all right. We're gonna go on with this shade, just in our outer corner. I like the green. Is it fading? It's there, but very, you know, like I said, delicate. Now this is a very bright, vibrant color, so there it is. We'll see it on the lid. Where are you? If I was going for a very watercolor effect, I'm getting it. Huh. All right, so let's go in with the other side of that flat brush and see if we can put this blue on right there. See, it looks very vibrant for you. It's so doggone dull in person for me. I'm scared to blend because I feel like it's gonna blend away. And be fair warned, this is our makeup for the whole entire day. All right, let's get something on this brow bone, honey. What color is not too light or not too dark? Shoot, any of them. Is there any yellow in here? A little bit. You know what though? I don't think it's going to be that bright, so I think we'll be okay. And watch, this is a very kind of manila folder yellow right here. We're going to see if we put that up here. This is just proof in the pudding. You can make any eyeshadow work. Might not be to your regular standards or something you want, but don't knock something just because it's reasonably priced. I've gotten some stuff that's reasonably priced that has been freaking fantastic. And then I've gotten others that is absolute junk. So don't knock it. You have to, you know, wait and see, try things out, but it can happen. Let me go back in with a little bit of the white shimmer. Okay, that's where we got to. I'm gonna complete the other eye. I'm going to line my eyes with the Wet n Wild Breaker Proof liquid liner, and we'll come back, we will bronze, we will blush, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I finished the eyes. What I did do was I went underneath my lash line with the darker pink shade from the center out, and then I went in with this shade from the center in, just to kind of do it. Do we see it? Now we're onto our blush, and this is, I don't know if this is Veroni, I don't know. I know it's pretty. It did come with this little brush. I'm not even sure how to get in here without destroying it to put pigment onto my cheeks, but we are going to try. I'm just gonna touch in to the center and see if I get anything to pick up, and if not, I'll go in with my regular blush brush and try that way. So this is it on this little brush. No tap off. That's scary. And I already bronzed also with the Milani matte bronzer. So I went in with this and I bronzed already. Let's try this. Now, mind you, I am doing this. It's not totally like destroying the flowers. Do we see that? Okay, I see it, but it's delicate. Let me go with my blush brush and watch my brush, my little monster brush, tear up the petals, but I need to have on blush, right? Okay, it showed up more. If you don't like roses, don't touch this, but I happen to like roses, and I just the novelty of this thing on my Vanity, it shall be pretty. And look, I've been rubbing like crazy, but I've been going with the center bloom right here just to try to save the integrity of the outside, and I have not destroyed it, so absolutely awesome. This one I think was like under $5 for this at Temu. I bought this ergo before the tariffs. So it's showing up, so yeah, we're just going nice and gentle for us today. I'm going in with the NYX Buttermelt Highlighter in Buttermint because she needs a little woo to get there. It's soft, but you know what though? It matches the eyes in my opinion. Let's grab our highlighter. And this is Buttermint. We're gonna go in and cheat with this because I did not have a highlighter from either TirTir. I didn't buy one from e.l.f., didn't get one from Temu. So we're gonna throw this one on. Let's get super cute and see if she can go, you know, not as heavy-handed. Just, yeah, you can try not to go heavy-handed and it still happens. Yep, it's beautiful. NYX did their thing with these highlighters. They are just stunning. Figured this one could work with the color of our shirt, although it can work with every, you know, with whatever you like. We have the TirTir setting spray, and this is Mass Fit waterproof setting spray, long-lasting waterproof. If you set your makeup like after mascara, you can do this and kind of cover your eyes to do it, but then you're not setting the other important parts. But if you have on mascara, it's setting spray, you blink, you get run down, run up. It's a nightmare. So I never ever set my face with mascara on. I always do it after. So here we are, the TirTir. Let's see the pump. Kind of like a generic scent, nothing horrible. A very soft mist. And yes, I use a lot because she needs to stay in place. Very, very soft mist. All right, so this is waterproof. Now, if this is successful with the setting spray, this will be awesome for the warmer summer months. All right, now normally I do not do my mascara because I think it's weird when you're all up in somebody's eye and they have to see it. But you know what though, today we're gonna at least get a coat going before I go, you know, pull myself together and we do a wrap up. This is the e.l.f. Incredicurl Mascara, Curling and Volumizing. Now these numbers, they crack me up. 168% improvement in volume and 102% improvement in curl. So that is the claim on the package. So here's our picture, here's our numbers. Okay, Incredicurl, there we are out of the packaging, and let's see our wand in person. Here is our wand. So it is curved, getting messy already. Eee. So I do see it making an impact on the bottom for sure. Okay, so if you look, you can kind of see right here, kind of brought the lashes down. So now let's coat the top. If you guys don't know this and it's not an age thing, because you can be my age or younger or older and not know this, never pump air into your brand new mascaras. If you want to get it, kind of go like this, but don't pump air into it. It dries your formula out and changes it. So just a little fact. So I'm gonna start at the back side, wiggle, pull it through. Now it says we're going to pull it up. Be careful, a lot of product comes out on the wand. You can easily get the spider lashes if you're not careful. I can tell you that right now. Don't overdo it, just kind of go quickly. That might be the best way to say it. It's starting to get gloopy, but you want to work while it's still wet. Like right here, you can see it's gloopy. Don't like that. Also, I don't usually love mascaras upon their first use either. Sometimes you have to work with a formula for a little bit, a few uses to kind of get to that great spot. e.l.f. doesn't have my favorite formula anyhow, mascaras. I don't think they have one that really just like, ooh, it's a go-to. I've used a lot of them, but none have been like my favorite, period. I mean, I've used the one that's like the dupe for the roller lash. I forget what you call this, the pink and black bottle. I've used that one. I've used the black and copper looking bottle. And again, I apologize, I cannot remember the names right now. Makeup lovers, you know what I'm talking about. This is without, this is with. So if you look and see kind of from the side, or is this side better? It did, it put in our lashes. I see my lashes, you know, individualized, and you know, they're there. So, okay, it gave us something. I'm gonna go complete the other eye with its mascara, do my hair, and we're gonna wrap up. All right, you guys, we are back and we are finished. We got here today. I have some pluses and some minuses. Let's start at the beginning. TirTir Fit Red Foundation. This one, I like this. And I got all of these TirTir products, all of them on the TirTir US website. This retails for $27. The concealer, it seems like it's holding up really well, and this retailed for $16. And then the setting spray retailed for $15. All three of these I really, really, really liked. I cannot wait to use this again. This one, it might be okay for like special occasion makeup too. I'm gonna wear it the rest of today and see how it goes. It's gonna be a warmer day today, so this will put it to the test. Setting spray waterproof, we shall see. But nonetheless, I like all the TirTir products. Temu and Fairness. Okay, that's all I got for you on that one. This eyeshadow palette, like I said, this one was $2.66. I love the color story. It was a moment to get here, but I was okay. Kind of delicate shirt, delicate eyes. We got here. So this one, do not buy this. You don't need this. And I can't even pronounce who this is. You can kind of see the name right here. Avoid this one. It's not worth it. This is the Vanity or Veroni blush. This one, I just like the way it looks and smells. Now, is it the best performance? I don't know. I mean, our cheeks are kind of very neutral. It's a muted color. But you know what though? Looking in the mirror right here, I do see it. So this one, if you wanted to check it out, $5 is not too bad. And that's just mad pleasant. That's just, you know, that's gonna sit there like, you know, decorative. But I'll use it again, but it's very pretty and I didn't destroy it, so yes. What you didn't see me apply was this lipstick, and let me show you the company. Here is the company, if you can kind of see it. I cannot pronounce that. My lips are burning a little bit. This is the color of the lipstick, and I don't know if you can see it. There's actually glitter in it, so my lips are a little itchy. I'm not gonna deny it. I thought the color would be a little bit more impactful, but it works with the look, it works with our blouse, so we got there. I'm sure this was like $2 or $3. It wasn't a whole lot. I was like on this little binge just to see if it's cheaper, can it perform just as well as something that costs a little bit more. So that was a little journey I was on just for myself. Finally, we have the Incredicurl Mascara from e.l.f. This one, how do we feel? Now that I have it on both of my eyes, let's see. They're kind of stiff, but you know what though? As of right now, not my favorite, but it might be my favorite mascara from e.l.f. as of yet. I'm gonna have to use it. We gotta, you know, I gotta do a good 8 times for me to sit there and say, oh, okay, it's kind of going where it needs to. But I will say I can see my lashes. So that is a plus. I appreciate you guys and I thank you for your time. We went on our TirTir Temu e.l.f. journey. Thumbs up, please subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Mwah. Bye.